Hello YouTube, back once again with my The Whispers review. First let me say sorry I slacked off these past two episodes on making reviews. I was busy graduating high school and getting the last bit of my work done. I just didn't really have time to make those reviews. But now I'm back and I'm gonna try to review the rest of the season as it comes out. But here we are with episode 5, What Lies Beneath. And before, let me just say what I thought about the past two episodes. All I can say is, I'll give this show credit that it's actually moving at a decent pace, the plot. I thought this entire season, it would take them the entire goddamn season to figure out that a supernatural shit's afoot, like, that it's not just, the main character's husband who's, like, this drill thing, and, just for the fact the episode before this one ended with, like, a nuclear explosion, like, all the nuclear fall just, like, disappearing into thin air, like, imploding on itself, like, in front of everyone's eyes, so they know, okay, so there's no way a person could be doing this. I like that, but, so I'll give the show credit, that's actually maybe a decent pace. I honestly thought, like, it would take the rest of this season for them to finally be like, you know, maybe it's not somebody, but something doing it, but no, I'll give the show credit, just at the end of episode 4, like, okay, something's going on here. But yeah, here we are with episode 5, What Lies Beneath, and, I can say, this was a decent episode of the show. Just like the fact that, like, Lily Rabe is just completely fully aware now. Okay, there's no way that this guy can be this supernatural drill entity, and like, it has to be some sort of demon thing, essentially. So, yeah, no, so I'm just glad that, like, she's, like, fully trying to figure out there's something supernatural going on. No, the kids were still just as, creepy and unpleasant as ever, God, and, my favorite is when, the one girl, Minx, God, what kind of name is Minx? That's a terrible name. Those parents are awful for giving that name I mean, have you ever heard of a Minx? I have never heard of a Minx. That's like the name you give to someone when you're begging for something to supernatural, like, entity to annoy them, like, yeah, no, my favorite thing, though, is just, like, when she's, like, at a birthday party at what looks like some, like, crappy Chuck E. Cheese place, and, like, her mother, the woman from, House of Cards and, The Cabin in the Woods searching, tries to find her, like, after she's gone missing, and, like, she finds her and she's talking to another kid and she's like, Mom, you're embarrassing me. My favorite thing, though, it was the kid she was talking to, because this kid looks so creepy, because her eyes, like, I can't even, like, I don't know if I can do, like, let me try to, like, do an impression of her eyes. She was like, no, like, I have to, like, but I can't do it justice how much she managed to open her eyelids to the camera. Like, it was insane. I was just laughing at how evil and creepy this kid looked. I was like, why don't you ask her about the demon thing? She looks like she's possessed by the goddamn demon. But, yeah, so... as far as creepy kid stuff goes, this episode, I really like that. I really like it, and like I said, like how really Lily Robb is now starting to just look at this, like, as a paranormal investigation, just trying to figure this out. I liked when she was talking to her husband, like that, then, like, she was like, I'm sorry, I just can't remember you. I thought that was kind of darkly depressing for her, and, so yeah, there's that, and yeah, is there really anything else to say from this episode? Just kind of the kids, just kind of a fun fallout of them just kind of, oh yeah, I gotta say, but there's still characters who don't think there's supernatural things going afoot. How? You have literally seen 3 people who were in a power plant when there was an explosion. One, you saw the cloud of, like, radiation, like, coming out and then imploding into itself, beyond the forces of God, right? Forces of God right there, and completely out of the realms of logic and reality. And these 3 people who are, like, in the center of the explosion have no radiation on them. So my only thought was, like, I always hate that. I always hate when it's so obvious there has to be something supernatural going on, people are like, no, it may not be supernatural. I mean, like, it could have just one of those weird things. No, it's the moment you see something like that, it's supernatural things are going on here, guys. And yeah, and unless there's some, like, really weird scientific explanation they like that I just didn't know, like whether it's like one in a million scientific things, but I highly doubt it. I just think it's just these characters being stupid, certain characters being stupid, and yeah, and anything else that really happened? Oh yeah, I hate the fact that it seems like this is part of a government conspiracy. Just keep the government out of it. That's just stupid. But all I'm saying is, please make this a doomsday. I said this in earlier reviews. Please let this just be a doomsday cult, because you learn essentially they're trying to essentially. I think like Lily Rabe has like figured out that's like essentially like supposed to be like some sort of like nuclear, like they're trying to make like a giant nuclear explosion that will be like doomsday for the world. And I was like, please make this a doomsday cult and not aliens. I will be so happy with you, show, if it's a doomsday cult over aliens. And yeah. And yeah, and then of course it was the end of the episode when like the FBI agent guy, I forgot his name, the one who had the affair with the main character, he essentially figures out, wait, there's something beneath like that like petrified lightning thing they made the main character's husband's plane in. They go there, they dig under it. My only thought was, how funny would it be if the marker from Dead Space was in there? Because I honestly thought they were going there for a moment. I was like, oh my god, it's the marker from Dead Space. God damn it, alien invasion, guys. Shit. But no, like, just like some blue glowing thing that definitely has the demon connected to it. And yeah, that's where the episode ends. All I can say, decent episode. Got some creepy kids in there. Nice to know that the main character is fully aware now. Okay, supernatural stuff's afoot. Not a human being behind this stuff. But yeah, YouTube, as always, please subscribe. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.